What is going on, everyone? It's Inuyashers here. What we're going to be going over is how to kill Candidum efficiently while taking little to no damage, as well as how to flip a boat. In order to flip, you're going to have to turn on the option to use mouse movement. We can do this by going to the settings window, going to interface, mouse interface, and make sure you have use mouse movement turned on. Flipping a boat is very similar to the way you turn a warrior ultimate, a Musa ultimate, or various skills in the game. It's a way to change direction all of a sudden. When you flip in a boat, your boat is going to do a quick 180-degree turn and it's going to line you up for a ram. To do a flip, we're going to have to do the following. First, we're going to use the ram skill by pressing QWT. After you're moving away quickly, you're going to press the control key, followed by the left mouse button on the back side of your boat. As you left click, hold down right mouse button until the ram animation is finished. I like to face my camera towards my target. That just lines up the next step, which is going to be actually ramming your target. If you do it correctly, your boat is going to do a sudden flip and turn and face wherever it is you just came from. Okay, so first off, we're going to be calling these sea bunnies from now on. You can distinctly tell what a Candidum is because of their bunny ears, and they're very clearly bunny ears, and when you watch them move and swim in the ocean, they hop like a bunny. Obviously they are sea bunnies. So to start a fight with the sea bunny, I just slowly roll up on it. Sea bunnies like to get on your side before they attack you, and I like to see what side he's going to come on so I can angle away from it. As you can see, this Candidum is approaching me from the right hand side, so I'm going to angle slightly to the left before I ram out, and this is going to make me avoid its damage when it comes up to attack. Now that we've done our flip, we can just ram the Candidum in the back and we're going to get our damage in right now. Think of it as counterattacking. I notice right away he's going to the left, so I start angling off towards the right at the end of my ram, getting ready to do my next flip. I ram him, get my damage in, and I notice him coming from the right hand side, so I start angling off towards the left again. Once you got the flipping down and this pattern, it is really quite simple. You can just run through these left and right, take little to no damage, but there are going to be some things to watch for, and we're going to go over that after we finish playing out this kill. So the first thing I want to go over are a couple items you should be bringing whenever you're going sea monster hunting. One, you don't know what's all going to happen on the ocean, so you might want to restore some HP. For this, you'll need some ship repair material. You can get this by chopping any plywood, and you can get plywood by chopping logs into planks, planks into plywood, and if you continue to chop them further, it's going to result in ship repair material. This will restore 2% of your boat's max HP every 10 seconds. The next item that will be extremely important is going to be Origins of Wind. These will restore 50% of your max power on your boat, which is your stamina gauge. You're going to be using a lot of these as you're ramming all the time. So these are very handy to get. You can craft these, but I suggest just buying them off the marketplace. Every once in a while you'll see like 100 to 200 of them go up, and a lot of the times they're not all going to go to pre-order, so you can bid on them and build a stock up fairly easily that way. Once you know how to restore HP and stamina, the real limiting factor is going to be your carry weight. Bump up your carry weight as much as possible, and then you can stay out as long as possible. Something very important to take note of is you cannot loot past 170% when killing sea monsters. Your pets will just not loot it, and even if you try to manually loot it, you can't pass 170%. This is important because that 100 mil item is 470 LT. This means your last kill, you're always going to have to check for that 100 mil item. You might end up having to drop some Nedians for it, but just keep that in mind, you might have to check that last kill. Another thing that's going to be important to know is how to move around when you're overweight. I took off some of my stuff, so I'm 155% carry weight, and as you can see, I just can't move around. The way we get around this is going to be kind of like the way you do the rolling method when trading. You're going to hold Q and just start pressing W. This is going to allow you to roll, so if you need to roll over to a cannon because of some ghost pirates, you're going to be able to do that. If you need to roll back up to the wheel to start driving, you're going to be able to get there the same way. If you're ever just randomly kicked off of your boat, it's going to be because of ghost pirates. Old Man Jenkins is always fucking with Scooby and the gang, and he's here to fuck with your boat too. You'll need to keep cannonballs on your boat just in case of these ghost ships. Also, be careful about what HP you're at before you start a fight. You never know what type of bullshit Midoriya is going to throw at you. I've had kills where 3 ghost ships come at me while some random large battleship has spawned near me, and I had to tank both of those while killing a candy, and let's just say that wasn't a pretty battle. Luckily it was towards the start of my trip and not towards the end where I let my HP get low, just like in this clip. So to start closing out the video, I just want to go over a couple final things. Sometimes you'll be able to line up 2 ramps because the Candidum doesn't aggro you right back. This can throw your timing off as the Candidum will aggro you before the second ramp finish, and if it does, this can throw off the feel of the entire kill, and you're going to have to kind of do a reset of your counterattacks. I advise against doing so until you're far more comfortable with Candidum. At that point, you're not really going to be following this guide anyways, you're going to be doing your own thing based off how you feel. So you saw me just pull a double ram and everything went flawlessly, but that's going to be abnormal. Normally there's going to be some sort of timing error and it's going to throw everything off, and as you can see, I get the chance to not only go for a double ram, but I get the chance to go for a triple ram right after. Now in this case, you see the double ram, I end up falling up short, not hitting my target, and when I go for the triple ram, it aggroes me way too soon. I end up ramming past it and I just get stuck taking unnecessary damage for no reason. Basically, don't be afraid to be patient. Unless it's leashing back to its spawn point, it's going to attack you at some point, giving you the opening to ram and flip and come back and counterattack. Alright, so I think that's going to cover just about everything you're going to need to know. Hopefully this guide has helped you out. Hopefully you can get on those Candidums, start making all of that precious skilled silver. I know I want higher payouts and I'm sure you do too. So thank you all for watching. You all take care. Have a wonderful day. Peace.